guys, it's Jessica over at expressionsvinyl.com, and today we're going to do a little experiment. I've heard a lot of people using contact paper, so we're going to do contact paper versus transfer tape. So the biggest argument a lot of people have is contact paper is cheaper, and I've ran some numbers and it isn't cheaper. So even at the dollar store, like I've done square inch per square inch, and they're like within 2/10 of a penny in price. So transfer tape was made to transfer vinyl. So I suggest that, but let's do a little test and see what you guys think. So we've got a little piece cut out here that says contact paper, and I am gonna cut a chunk off of my contact paper. So one of their arguments is that it's cheaper even if you get it from the dollar store. But at the dollar store, you get way less. I think I have written down the dollar store piece was 18 inches by 54 inches. So I've got my little chunk of contact paper that I've peeled off. It's got a paper backing that I needed to peel off to expose my adhesive. So we'll give this a couple swipes. Trim it down a little bit and see. It's not picking up my letters. So let's rub it down a little more. See how that goes. And it's picked up my N a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over, and I'm going to press my letters down as I go to try and get it to release from that backing. So remember, this is our contact paper, and it is a little bit more work to get those letters to release from the backing paper. Okay, now let's see how it will do when we're applying. So give this a little rub down and peel that off, and it peels off great. Okay, so that was our contact paper. Let's try our transfer tape. So we've got our 651 here in pink, and I'm using our clear transfer tape that's on a roll, so it doesn't have that paper backing. So we'll just roll it out, trim it off, and give it a couple swipes here with our application tool, and trim it down so it's easier to work with. And let's see how this peels off. Ooh, it grabbed it great. So this is our clear transfer tape. It was way easier than contact paper. And let's see how it releases when we apply it. Give it a little swipe, and it releases great. So we also did this test with our 631 that has a matte finish, and we did it with the glitter vinyl, and the same results. The contact paper was harder to release, and the transfer tape just picked it right up and was easy to work with. So again, I think if you were in an emergency situation, contact paper would be fine. It's a little more work, but transfer tape was made to transfer vinyl, so I would go with that. It's a little bit more of an investment than getting stuff at the dollar store. This guy's, I think, $9.99, and this one's $19.99. So depending on how much you're using, depends on what size of roll you want, but it's really pennies comparable to contact paper. So I would go with transfer tape because it's so much easier to work with. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If you liked our video, give us a thumbs up. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.